Hello friend, it's good to see you. I really hope that you are well. I found this document, and I'm not really sure when I wrote it, what the context was, or what was going on in my life at the time, but I found that the sentiments were really relevant to feelings that I'm having right now and what I'm going through. I'm really struggling with trusting the process. The title of the document was Process, so it piqued my interest. Unfortunately, as soon as I opened it up, my gut instinct was, oh, I really need to edit this and proofread and change a bunch of things and add things, but I need to really push back against that perfectionistic tendency, and I think it's a good idea to read it from the heart, just as it is, exactly as I wrote it whenever that was. So here is the process. I am awed by the majesty of how it all works. The setting of stones and the snapping of strings that holds the whole universe together. I am dwarfed by the monument of the task. I know intimately the gravity of the situation and fall eagerly into its fold. It's hard to know that there is time. That's what's hard right now. That the world did end. That the variable, or how it's written, the color of it will come from the mouth palettes of 1,000 tiny knowings, and the forms and shapes and shadows reinforced by habitual tellings. It's all there. It's already there. I'm here. And that's hard. It's not so much even what I have to do, it's who I have to be, and that is also who I am. In this time of falling apart, we become our anti-selves. We forsake what we thought to be our purpose, and thus fulfill it. And I am beginning to understand that quandary I could never piece with. Why are there these people here who have so little regard for the worth of life? Because as leaf and root exchange places, they might yet have their day. It might be in some moment that they do that which they are the most terrified of, that self-fulfilling prophecy of their own rapture. It's not what they think, any more than I am who I thought I was. The general is a coward. In our own names we become a lie. For freedom we are slaves. The paradox isn't just some game or musing. It's the very nature of what is. And to muse on it is to know that its betrayal is at the heart of our own hearts. There is a feeling beyond all of this. There is a flow to be achieved. If we could just press through the illusion, not shatter or bend, but become integrated. How do I say all of this? What is that net which catches all wanderers? It is the mirror. It is that jewel inside the lotus after all, that irresistible lure. I am left confused again, how it all goes away. It doesn't die, it just goes away. They just aren't there anymore. And that sensation of leaving is felt over and over again. So, not the happiest ending, a little dark, but it's valid. These are very real feelings. And I don't think it's right to manicure them. These are, I want to say troubling times, but it's not as though it's really any different than it has been the whole way. You know, some things have definitely been amplified and exacerbated, and failings in the system are more obvious than they were before. But the need for flux and change and balance is the same as it's always been. And potentially, we could have greater possibility of achieving that and being self-aware about the means to do that than ever before. Yet, there is still this paradox of connection. We have more technology than ever before to be connected, to be networked, to have meaningful conversations and relationships with people, and to reach beyond our echo chambers and biases and find real human connection. And yet, it seems like we are sadder and lonelier than ever, and I've encountered that in my own life. And it troubles me. So I thought I would share a moment of vulnerability with you. about that, as abstract as this telling of it was. I don't have an answer. I'm usually a very solution-oriented person, but maybe that's not what was called for in this moment. I am still quite optimistic, however. Things are changing very rapidly all around me, and I can see that in the change itself and the surrender to it and the ability to transcend the ego, I guess, if you must say it like that, and allow the world to save us rather than trying to go out and save the world. I think that's where I'm at. Be well.